Hey everybody, it's Steve, and I would like to talk with you about your strengths. I'd like to talk about what's right with you. Specifically, I'm talking about your Strengths Finder top 5 strengths, your Clifton Strengths top 5. And I am making an offer right now in the fall of 2022 to make a video about your top 5 strengths where I just riff for about 5 minutes on what's right with you, on your strengths and what they mean and how they work together and how they can work together for you in life and leadership. Now, I'm inviting you to send me your top 5 strengths and let me make a video. Let me show you what I would do, although this will evolve and morph and hopefully get better and better. But this is my stab using my top 5 strengths. So now my top 5 strengths are called ideation, input, activator, maximizer, and positivity. And in reverse order, here's how they look for me and how they help me to survive and thrive and flourish and hopefully make the world a better place. My number 5 strength is positivity. And by definition, that's kind of a contagious enthusiasm. It's an optimism about life, and it's a positive approach to problem solving and situations and whatnot. And at my best, I really am an encouraging person. That's why I love having positivity, and I love hanging out with people who also bring that. And maybe that's you. Positivity is an inner cheerleader that kind of says, you can do this, keep scratching and clawing, don't give up. It's a wonderful strength for you or in members of your team. So it's a wonderful strength. That's my number 5. My number 4 is called maximizer. And maximizer is an influencing strength that wants to move from good to great and make a good thing better and isn't satisfied with the status quo, wants to level up. And that's really me. I really like to look for new ways to do things and better ways to do things. So maximizer is a wonderful strength for influencing folks and teams. My number 3 strength is called activator. And like it sounds, it's a catalytic type of strength. It gets things going. It's a good starter. I'm not always the best finisher. I need help from my friends and my team to do that. But activator can say to the team, hey, it's time for us to talk about what our next steps are. What are we going to do? Let's get going. And so it motivates and it inspires and gets things from the talking idea stage to action. My number 2 strength is called input, and it's a strategic thinking strength. And input in me wants to take in information. It wants to read those books and listen to those podcasts and look for better solutions and new solutions. And so input makes me a little bit of a sponge for practical information that I think can be helpful. And I'm like a sponge at my best. I love learning, and I go in and I find a resource, and I'm like a sponge coming up out of that bucket of soapy water looking for a window to wash. I want to make a difference with what I learn and help people to overcome their challenges. And then my number 1 strength is another strategic thinking strength, and it's called ideation. And ideation is about ideas, and it's about a love for ideas and innovation and imagination and creativity. And so you can see that these strengths work together in me to create for me someone who I become someone who wants to think outside the box and find answers to problems and solutions to our challenges that help us move from good to great in a really positive way and to get started. That's me. I happen to love who God made me to be, and I want to be the best version of me. And I'd like you to do the same. I'd like to help you do the same. So that's kind of what I would do with you. If you sent me your top 5 strengths, I can even do it anonymously, not necessarily mention your name. Just say, here's a friend with these top 5 strengths. Or you can say, yes, Steve, talk about me. And I'll talk about my friend or talk about you and how these strengths and how I see these strengths in you. You can raise questions, and I can try to include answers in the video. What do you think? I don't know that I'm going to do this for the rest of my life for everybody, but I'm offering you right now in the fall of 2022 and the year 2022, maybe 23. Reach out to me and let's talk about what's right with you. Take care. I'm Steve Garcia of Get Your Business Done Leadership Coaching. Bye-bye.